It's time for that kit reveal.
That didn't come out right at all. My voice doesn't work anymore. Anyhow, you got her little dog floating up there, looking around, back legs standing, front arms jiggling. She's kind of just oddly bouncing. Why are you jiggling your gun around so much? Jeez, it's weird.
New hero, Iden Versio from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Alright, let's get that kit reveal going.
The first one.
Take him down.
Oh man, these are some basic rebels. These are episode 4 rebels. These aren't like cool rebels like Biggs and Wedge and even Rogue One characters and stuff. This is characters we don't even have on our side. They're so basic. Good thing you got synergy against them. Anyhow, final text. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If no other allies have the leader tag, Iden deals damage 2 more times. For each critical hit, she recovers 5% health and protection. So that's up to 15% health and protection, unless it's stacking, like it does the 5%, and then it's 5% of that new 5%, and then 5% of that new 5%, and that's even better. Which, you know, it says if nobody else has the leader tag. Well, I'd hope not. That's the whole point. Plus, you're supposed to work with Imperial troopers, and you're going to use the doofy ones like Stormtrooper and stuff who don't have leader abilities. So anyhow, next up, push forward. Cooldown 2. So her little droid, wow. Her droid runs out and fucks him up. So she shoots the ball, and then he's like, I got it! And they're all like, fuck, we're dead! That's where he sits. That's cool. He's compact on her backpack. That's sweet. Unlike all these other droids, like R2, that's just big and bulky and next to you running around, this guy hides on her back when he's done. It's like Spider-Man's on his, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, how he's got that little droid on his chest. You gotta let it sit there a little bit longer. I want to see what it looks like just sitting there. Anyhow, deal physical damage to all enemies and inflict vulnerable for 2 turns. Dispel all buffs on target enemy and inflict healing immunity for 2 turns and stun for 1 turn. Okay, all that is cool, but like in this graphic, like they just got fucked up. So that healing immunity and stun don't matter. They're dead. These effects can't be resisted by rebel enemies. If no other allies have the leader tag, call all other non-droid Imperial Trooper allies to assist, dealing 20% less damage. Again, this move fucked them all up on its own. These two just were standing there. They never even got a chance to assist. Why have all these cool benefits and we can't even see them? I mean, yeah, this move is sick right here. I would just killed everybody, but it's not. It doesn't sound very representative. It's almost like this is like a level 85 team going up against a level 1 team. Anyway, we can grieve later. What does this do? So droid comes out, kind of makes a force field, tucks back in. Boom, I guess she gets healed. Final text. Dispel all debuffs on Imperial Trooper allies. Iden gains protection up 100% for 2 turns, and all other Imperial Trooper allies gain protection up 50%. It's a ripoff. Imperial Trooper allies recover 35% protection. Okay. If no other allies have the leader tag, all non-droid Imperial Trooper allies gain We Adapt or Die for 3 turns, which can't be copied. What does We Adapt or Die do? Well, it gives you plus 30% critical chance, plus 30% offense, and plus 30 speed. They love those 30s. You also can revive with 70% health when defeated, and if it is dispelled, you recover 80% of your health and gain 80% turn meter, and can't be critically hit for 2 turns. Okay, that's pretty sexy, actually. That's a lot of boosts you get for no reason. And revive with 70% health when defeated. That's pretty good. That's like Gideon's leader ability. I think when everybody dies, though, you revive with 50% health, right? So this is even better. 70%? The sick part is, imagine like when you got killed, you were down to, let's say, 20% of your remaining health. Now you revive with 70, you come back with 50% more health. Well, actually more if you're at 20. It would be at 210% more health, but you know what I mean. The 50 plus 20 equals 70. Huh. It's pretty cool. And that's not even the leader ability. This is just a, what is it, special. Leader ability.
Exactly as planned.
Final text, Omicron. Imperial Trooper allies have plus 35% critical chance, plus 35% offense, and plus 35 speed. Which is weird because then when they get we adapt or die, they gain all those other ones. And now does that stack? So do you gain these, like let's say you get the plus 35 speed. So if your speed was slow, you're 100. Now you're 135. Plus 30 speed, so that makes you 165. And that's just a straight number. Let's go with the offense, 35%. Plus 30. Is that stacking or is it together? So it's like, you know, do you get plus 35%? So you had 100 offense. Now you're at 135. Now is it plus 30% of 135? Or are we just adding these together so it's plus 65%, so you'd be at 165 offense? I don't think those numbers would be the same either. I'm pretty sure it'd be higher the other way if you got the plus 35 and then plus 30% of the plus 35. Sounds like this is some pretty significant boosts overall. Anyhow, at the start of battle, if no other allies have the leader tag, whenever a non-droid Imperial Trooper ally attacks out of turn, they gain 2% offense, stacking until the end of the encounter. Critical damage up for 2 turns at the start of each encounter, and they have plus 100% counter chance. And while enemies are vulnerable, they have minus 25% speed. 25%? It's not even a flat number. So if you have high speed, 400 speed, minus 25, that's 100 speed. That's a lot. You'd be down to 300 speed. It's still fast, but that's a lot when you get up high like that. In comparison, if you were at, say, 50, 25% is only 12.5 speed reduction. So yeah, you're at 37.5, but like you were slow to begin with, so you're just still slow. I don't know, it doesn't seem as drastic. Huh. Whenever a non-droid, yeah, that's pretty good seeming. And now let's see, the Omicron is at the start of battle if no other allies have the leader tag. Imperial Trooper allies also gain 35% max health and max protection, and whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, Imperial Trooper allies recover 20% health and protection and gain 10% turn meter. Man, all these boosts. But that's it for in Grand Arena. That's not, that's an okay Omicron, but it almost seems like not really that critical. The kit as is actually not bad. With adapt or die and stuff, that's pretty good, and the leader sounds decent as is. Like, okay, yeah, the tiny bit of boost to have the Omicron obviously will help, but it doesn't seem like it makes that massive of a difference. Anyway, unique number 2.
First in, last out. Philo.
Final text, Zeta. If no other allies have the leader tag, and all allies are non-droid Imperial Troopers, Iden gains 100% turn meter at the start of each encounter, and whenever she's defeated, she revives with 100% health and protection. If there is another active Imperial Trooper ally, she revives with 100% health and protection. She just comes back full on. Jeez, that's even better than Boba's thing. Like, he dies and then comes back at just full health. In order to get the full protection, you got to kill somebody with the execute move. Full health and protection, just straight up, right back in the game, fully strong. That's pretty serious. And what does this mean? If no other allies have the leader tag and all allies are non-droid Imperial Troopers, she gains 100% turn meter at the start of each encounter. What does that mean? At the start of each encounter? Like, does that mean the whole team took a turn and now it's... I don't know what that means. Because I don't even know how to explain it. I just don't get it. I don't know what that means. Anyways, well, while Iden has protection up, she has plus 30% potency. While she is active, Imperial Trooper allies have plus 30% offense. Holy crap! What is up with all these boosts to the dang team? This is boost central. This is going to make like a crappy team actually pretty good, it sounds like. There's so much offense boost going on here. Speed boost, critical chance, revives. What the heck is this? This is like a D-list team being brought up to A-list. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of times kits sound awesome and then the character comes out and you're like, oh, you suck actually. But this The way this sounds is ridiculous. This is taking like a bunch of losers and making them awesome. Jeez, what do these other people think? We weren't expecting special forces. Well, that's stupid. Nice, boring. Looks awesome. Can't wait to use it with troopers. This looks amazing. Sounds a little like zombie for troopers, except no taunt. Very interesting. I didn't see it anywhere, but I assume this is a marquee. Also interesting how her full name is Infernal Squad. Do we expect a Rebel version of her to come out too? Yeah, that's what I was saying in the developer insights. It sounds very strongly like they're kind of hinting at that. Apparently, her official name is simply Iden Versio. I added. Oh wow, this is a CG guy. Huh. I added the Infernal Squad bit after reading some notes on the design page referencing the inspiration of the character kit. I've since updated the post and removed the Infernal Squad from her title. What the heck? Did this guy, an actual employee, responded? They never respond. Thanks for the response. I know, that's weird. Hansel. At first glance, her kit looks absolutely bonkers, but then I realized she's useless when teamed up with Piet, Veers, and or Gideon, making her quite balanced after all. Definitely an interesting kit, but not really sure if we needed a character like this. Well, that's the thing. If you pair her up with Piet, Veers, and or Gideon, she's absolutely worthless. So to do that would just be really stupid. Like, why would you do that? You'd be defeating the whole purpose of her. She's super good with crappy Imperial troopers, but if you're gonna go and put her with Veers and stuff, that's dumb. You know what I mean? That's like unlocking a GL and never putting Zetas on it and never getting the ultimate unlocked and stuff. It's like, okay. And only bringing it to gear 12. I don't want to work on relicking it. I'm sure the theory crafters will come up with something, but there seems to be a lot of UDA tidbits in her kit. Does any IT that isn't part of the current core IT squad have the ability to create UTAs? What the heck is an UDA? Why do these people put stupid shorthand all the time? What's an UDA? Out of turn assist? What else could that be? I don't know. Unique 2 but no unique 1? Typo or a skill is missing? Not just them, but Dark Trooper too, since you can't really use droid, it's Imperial Trooper. It's going to be interesting to see what team the community comes up with for her. The biggest one I can think of is Range Trooper. For whatever an UDA is. Who is not considered a flex spot in the current IT lineup? My prediction is that she becomes best in slot 5th under the current IT squad, but I hope I'm wrong. What? Is that she becomes best in slot 5th under... Oh, you make her a part of her own team. She's in slot 1, so you can use the leader. What are you talking about? Her 2-turn CD special does UDAs. What the heck is an UDA? Range Trooper is the only other one, and although that's part of the core squad, Veers, Piet, Stark, Death, and Gideon have been performing on par with VPSG and Ranged. What is VPSG? Is it these guys? SG and Ranged. Maybe it's those guys. They just took Death out in the current GAC season, although in much smaller numbers. So that could be a variable swap going forward. By the looks of it, they will likely be a defensive team comprised of annoying tanky troopers, or as a counter to MMGOs with the Omicron. I hardly think she could take on meta teams. What are they saying? Defensive? No, offensive. She gets tons of offense boosts and speed boosts. How do you get defense out of that? I don't know. She makes 4 of your unused troopers really strong defensive GAC squad, offense too. 1 tune enhancing other 4 is always good. And the more variety in your GAC squads, the more flexible you can be. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's taking worthless characters like, I don't know, does Snow Trooper count as an Imperial Trooper? But doofuses like that, taking kind of worthless characters that nobody uses anymore and making them pretty solid. Between all the offense boosts, speed boosts, critical chance boosts, revives, all that. Anyhow, I think this is a great addition. Like Dash, Rendar boosted Kira, YOLO, etc. back into meta. Who's YOLO? YOLO. Young, old Luke, Lando. What? I don't know. Missed that on a special. That coupled with 100% turn meter start and auto revive. Yeah, seems like she could be a pain in the gack without range. Regarding range, it depends on the size of the fish you take down with your it. Yeah, biggest difference is that the revive can be prevented, unlike zombies. So annihilate, execute, etc. type abilities work on her. Let's talk about YOLO and stuff again. Yeah, absolutely. It's great if she can make unused characters viable. The question that remains is if they can compete in the current meta. Unused troopers are unused for a reason, so they'd have to get buffed quite a lot in order to replace some of the usual teams currently using GAC. My prediction is that they, at best, become some sort of an annoying timeout squad, where it's pretty much a game of whack-a-mole unless you can bring someone that prevents revives. Well, the Empire needed a character that removes debuffs. It's better than nothing. Plus, it probably be very useful if you play it with the right cards. I think another benefit of Iden could be increasing damage of troopers in C-Pit. Her passive of 30% offense to troopers should really stack well. Should stack really, really well with Emperor's Trap. Not saying it will add all that much, but it could be a nice boost. Yeah, but that's not going to work. It only works with Imperial troopers without a leader. Emperor's Trap is with Piet, right? Piet has a leader, so I don't know if you're right, bro. I wonder how her IT squad would do against full CLS comps. They are a quite common defense team in GAC. I use mine for offense. And having her countering it could free some other teams. Same for teams. What is Mon Mothma? With Kyle Katarn, they're becoming a little more of a challenge. Her kit seemed to counter Uda's, but one thing is... Wait, what? But one thing is on paper. Yeah, that's what I say all the time, too. It sounds good when you read it, but then when you really get the character and start playing with them, you're like, yeah, I thought you were going to be good. Like, one was, Moff Gideon. He sounded like he was going to be super sick. Like, I even called him, like, what, this boy thick or something like that in my title. But he doesn't really seem that impressive. The only thing about him is that he revives the characters when you kill him, which is annoying. But otherwise, it's like, why did I think he was so thick for? So same as her. She sounds juicy, but then maybe when you get her, I'll be like, why did I think she was going to be good? Uda plus Rebels means she has a good chance of beating both teams. Her starting at 100% TM and stunning Kyle Katarn might introduce a stress-free counter to Mama and teams on defense, which are meta. You probably need your Omicron, though, to beat teams. Conquest new tune. This kid's cracked. Quite excited. She deserves to be as amazing as this currently seems. After Gideon takes some remnant troopers away, Iden steps in and save other regular troopers. I was hoping for less of her squad, Seindel and Hask, but I can settle for this. Nonetheless, it's great to finally see her in the game. Hey, you can't give up yet. Maybe they are coming. You know, they got this one, so... By the way, what's your thing? What is that? Did you make up this whole team just to make a thumbnail? What is this? We got like all these fake characters relicked and stuff. Whoops. Anyway, that's good enough for now. That is the kit reveal. She sounds pretty mother effing juicy. She's gonna be adding a lot to some crappy teams, so it'll be kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't really benefit me because you only get her at 3-star if she's marquee, and if she's like Conquest or something, then I'll never get her. But yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for whatever I'm supposed to say. And until the next one, I said see ya.